Hi guys, we've had a couple of warm days here followed by a lot of rain, which seems to have got the weeds really going. I'm just popped down to the plot to pick a few bits and pieces for this evening, so I'm spying quite a few things that are ready. Let's see what we can get. There's a couple of cucumber. These aren't looking great when you look at the leaves. I don't know if they're overwatered and underfed or just if all of the energy is going into the fruits now, but we've got a couple of these ready anyway. There's a few peas, but definitely not enough to make it home, so I'm going to eat these now. I will take the pods back though, because I can put those into some stock. A couple of runner beans and never-ending raspberries. These are actually the autumn ones that are starting to fruit now. And look, finally a flower on the nasturtium. I'm definitely taking this home. And this is my last lettuce. It's the lamb's lettuce. I don't know if you can see all those tiny spiders in there. I don't know if they would have been eating it, but they've not done well. This is the rocket that I'm just letting go to seed, but I'm going to take some of the flowers to toss into that salad as well. And there we go, that's the makings of a tasty tea. The spaghetti squash is looking really good. I'm not sure how many you're meant to have on each plant. I've got 3 at the moment and they seem to be doing fine. There's one blue Hubbard pumpkin on there. There's another one to come and a couple of flowers, so we'll see how that does. But this area has just got really overgrown. The grass has come up so quickly. So these are all of the strawberries, and since we harvested the strawberries I haven't done anything with the patch, and there's just so much grass in it. We are going to be transplanting the strawberries, but it just looks so unsightly right now. I've just spotted that bindweed in the back of the greenhouse too. I need to get behind the staging and get that. Only one ripe tomato, so I'm definitely going to be eating that. These were the Sweet Million, and they're possibly the Shirley are going to do something, but as I've mentioned in several videos, just haven't done too well with the tomatoes, and that's probably my biggest disappointment right now, because tomatoes are my favourite thing in the whole world. Recently I've moved house and I've now got a little bit of a garden, not a lot, but I would like to put some herbs in because it's good to have those as close to the kitchen as possible, I think. So I've got this idea of doing everything there edible, like only herbs and vegetables if I can, or edible flowers that I want to put in. So I like the idea of having a rosemary hedge. So I've been taking some rosemary cuttings, but I was wondering what you think the best way is to do them, because I've done some in water and I've read that then once they start to root you plant them out, and I did some straight into the soil, but neither of them are doing very well. I have heard that rosemary you can actually use hedge clippers on it and it just would smell amazing, and then I can use it in the cooking as well. So if I'm going to put a hedge in, it might as well be something that smells great, is green all year round and edible. It's like triple win for me. The Loganberry and the red currants were really competing for space this year, which hasn't been helped by this bindweed that's going through it, but I'm going to see if I can sort this out a little bit. If you follow me on my Facebook page, a few weeks ago I did a little extra video of my Wilkinson's haul when they had the big sale on, and I did get some really good bits from there, but one thing that was absolutely rubbish was their polytunnels, and they were reduced to £1, and I tried to put them up and the plastic like curved bits in them, most of them broke. So really the polythene sheet I'll probably be able to use, but £1 for a piece of polythene sheet, I guess that's not too bad, but it's not really any good for what I wanted it to do. But it did come with these pegs, and these were to clip the sheets into the ground. It only had 2, so 1 for each end of the tunnel, and these are quite decent. So what I'm going to do is pull across a few of the pieces of the Logan bush and stake them into the ground and see if I can get it to root just a little bit further over, and if it does root then I can cut them off from the bush, and then I can move the Loganberries up a bit out of the way of the red currant, because then I can dig out the original plant after the little viney bits have taken root. That's the plan anyway, but let's see. Okay, this is the first vine that I want to stick in. Now my plan is I should just be able to stick it in here. Oh, it's not going in that easily. Give it a good push. Let me put my gloves on. So I've just got another couple of those that I'm going to pop in now, and we'll revisit them in a couple of weeks and see if they've taken root. Fingers crossed, hey? Thanks for watching guys, bye!